Alright, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today I want to just do a quick side-by-side comparison. I had a couple people ask me in one of the videos for, I think, the H.G.P, which was a better watch. I don't know that I'm not going to answer that question, but I figured I'd show the watches side-by-side together. There's enough differences in these two watches that I don't think one is better than the other. And I'll kind of talk about the way they run and everything like that as I go through this video. But on the left-hand side, we have the Elvia. I got this watch from MILSPEC Watch Group. I'll leave links to where I got this watch down below. Runs right around $500 at their website. On the right-hand side, we have the H.G.P that I recently picked up. I've got a couple videos out there on that one, or on this one, excuse me. And this one is really close to that same price point, around $450 to $500, I think is what it was. I may have gotten it on sale when I picked this one up, but definitely a good deal on the watches. So neither of the, I will preface it by saying neither of these watches is on the strap they came on. The Elvia is actually on a Marathon NATO strap. Also, I picked this up from MILSPEC Watch Group, and this is on a Marine Nationale style strap, a elastic strap, and I do not remember where I picked that up from. But taking a quick look here at the watches side by side, obviously Monin cases or Monin style cases. This one is not an actual Monin case. This one is actually stamped Monin in the corner. I think that they own the tooling now from the old MRP company, possibly to actually manufacture these cases nowadays. Back in the day, Monin was actually the ones that cased the watch, meaning they put the movements and whatnot inside of them, where MRP was the actual case manufacturer of the watch, of the watch case itself, if that makes any sense. So really cool watches. Size-wise are pretty much the same. You've got just under 42 side to side, not including that crown, 47 lug to lug, and right around 13 millimeters of thickness on the watch. Now, one of the things I did notice right away on these two watches is looking at the crowns together, I do feel like the H.G.P has more of that classic Monin protected crown compared to the Elvia. Same kind of idea, but it does feel like this one has that more coverage over the crown. But and obviously the casing, the finishing on this is brushing and polishing here on the H.G.P, where you have almost a sandblasted softened finish on the Elvia. Both watches rated 200 meters, both dive watches, totally good watches, great to do. On this one here, you're running the Seiko NH35. That's why you have date functionality here at the 3 o'clock position. This one is running the Seiko NH38. It says at the website that when you order one of these, they do take a few days because they regulate it and check the beat error on it before they send it out. And it's running great. It's running within 15 seconds per day, actually better than that generally. But the funny thing is, I don't think there's any regulation done on the Elvia, and it runs pretty much the same with that Seiko NH35. Hard to beat a good Seiko movement. So both of the watches have 120 click bezels, and we'll go ahead and let you listen to both of them here. Yeah. And this one has Lume on it. I'll do a Lume shot at the end. I think maybe this H.G.P has a slightly a leg up on the Lume compared to the Elvia, but not quite. Not, that may just be an opinion. So, and again, another nice 120 click bezel on this watch here. I have reviews of both of these watches up on the channel if you want to check those out. Sorry, I'm doing this behind the camera, so it's hard to see. But just, very, very well made watches. I wear them both quite often. I'm in a different setting right now because I'm in my travel trailer traveling for the weekend, and just happen to have both of these with me because I love both of these watches. So really cool stuff. And again, I'm not going to say there's a favorite here. I really like both of the watches quite a bit. I love this strap on here. I'm thinking about getting another one on the Elvia, but different looks. Both have that faded kind of vintage Lume style plots there. I do like the PVD bezel on the Elvia. I think that's kind of cool and stealthy looking. This for me is more of a, more of a combat stealthy looking watch. Difference, of course, with that big broadsword hand for the hour hand too there. But both very similar watches, and if you're looking for one, I'd say pick the one that appeals to you the most. They're both right around the same price. I'll leave links to where you can pick up both of these watches down below in the description. So again, hard to tell you guys which one is better. I know that was a question from a couple of viewers, but yeah, I think they're both really cool watches. But let me go ahead and pause it for just a second, and I'll show you both of these watches on my 7-inch wrist. All right, so first off, we have the Elvia here, and I wear this watch a lot. I really love this watch. It's a watch I wear out in the field for work quite often. I just like the way it looks. It's very legible, easy to read. I like having date functionality, especially when I'm out working in the field. Just for the type of work I do, it's nice to have that date visibility right there. It feels really good on this strap. Again, this is a Marathon. You can see there's a Marathon NATO strap. I picked this up for my GSAR, but when it's not on my GSAR, which is currently on its bracelet, I wear it on the Elvia, and I love the way this thing looks. So let's check out the H.G.P. All right, here's the H.G.P. On my 7-inch wrist. So I love the way this one looks on this strap. It looks really good. One thing I didn't show you guys, and I'm going to pull it off the strap real quick, was that Monin stamp on the case, on the corner of the case there. And you can see it right down here in the bottom corner. There's a GM stamp right there, and that's the Georges Monin. So, but let me go ahead and find a spot here in the trailer, and we will do a Lume shot of both of these watches here. All right, let's get the light down and let's check out the Lume on these two. So I didn't move them. They're in the same spots they were before. So we'll just hit them with some light, and you guys can kind of decide, which one you think is better as far as Lume goes. All right, there you go. You have loomed at the 10-minute marks on the H.G.P bezel, which is pretty cool. Looks pretty good, but overall, nice lume on both watches, and it's easy to read throughout the night. All right, guys. Well, there you go. There's the comparison of the Elvia and the H.G.P. Again, sorry I'm not able to come up with like which one's better, because I like both watches quite a bit. That's why they're both in my collection. But just a side-by-side comparison. So if you are kind of making the decision, and you want to decide, seeing them side by side might help you make that decision. So I'll leave links down below in the description to where I picked up both of these watches if you want to add one or both to your collections. All right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you're not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.